All right, it's howdy doody time. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Calling the Sunday morning coffee net. Calling the Sunday morning coffee net. Coffee's ready. I repeat, the coffee is ready. All stations, please stand by. All right, welcome to the 56th edition of the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. We gather here every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. local on the 442.2 KE4CCB repeater that is located in Tennessee on top of Holston Mountain. And this repeater uses a tone of 100 mark 0 hertz. My name is JJ, Juliet. My call is November 9 Tango November. That's N9TN. I'm located in Boring, Tennessee, and I'll be your net control and barista for this session of the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. The Sunday Morning Coffee Net is not affiliated with any of the clubs or organizations, but to be a neutral source of information for the amateur radio community. The purpose for this net is to discuss ham radio, exchange ideas, and of course, drink a boatload of coffee. If during any time during the net we have an emergency, please indicate so with a break, and net control will gladly and really take your call. All right, for more information about the Sunday Morning Coffee Net, please visit our website and consider joining our email list. Our newsletter is sent out every Saturday about dinner time, providing early access to the questions ahead of time. That URL is cqtn.org/coffee. That's Charlie Quebec Tango November.org/coffee. And check out our website there. All right. Before I take any check-ins, is there anybody with news or announcements? Anyone with news or announcements, please call N9TN. Anybody with news or announcements? News or announcements, N9TN.
KD4NT, I've got an announcement.
All right, Dwayne, go ahead with your announcement, my friend.
I'm not trying to beat this thing to death, but we're having field day next weekend, and love to see all you guys come out and check it out and see what's going on and see how field day's going. Would like to see somebody come out and set up a station too, but if anything, stop by and say hello and see what's going on down there at Winter Field Day. It's going to be in Damascus. It's going to start Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. So y'all come on out. It's KD4NT 73.
All right, Dwayne. The Bristol Amateur Radio Club and I think the Mears Club in Virginia are gathering together in Damascus for their Winter Field Day. Dwayne, can you give us an address and your contact information in case somebody would like to know that?
I'll have to get that on my 7-3. I'll give all that information out, and that'll give everybody a chance to get a piece of paper and a pen. But I've got to find the address. I don't have it right off the top of my head. So during my 7-3, I'll announce that. Okay. KD4NT.
All right, perfect, Dwayne. Thank you very much. Any other news and announcements? Anybody else with news or announcements, call N9TN. All right, this Thursday, the Thursday Night Coffee After Brew, where we have informal rag chew on random repeaters, will be on the 14697 machine. 14697 machine, and they have a tone of 123.0 hertz. and that is the W4TRC repeater on Bays Mountain, and that is hosted by the Kingsport Amateur Radio Club. Again, Thursday night coffee after brew will be on 146.97. In other news, would like to send my condolences to the Yarwood family. This past week, January 14th, Ed Yarwood passed away, AE2EY, he's silent key. Sunday morning coffee night Alba QSO breakfast, we rescheduled. It's February the 8th. February the 8th at 8 a.m. at the Bondo Burger, and that is in Bluntville, Tennessee. If you need the address for that, let me know and I'll get it to you. It's out in the newsletter. Another thing is, we are looking for a net controller to mainly help out with Thursday night coffee after brew on the first Thursday of the month. And we're needing this net controller because David and myself, we both attend a Bristol club meeting at the hospital, and we can't get out fast enough to call the net. So we need somebody to step up, especially for the first Thursdays of the month. So if you're interested, contact David N4DTP or myself, N9TN. We'll put you in that slot. It's a fairly easy net, and if you want to get your feet wet calling a net, that's a great one to do it. All right, any other news or announcements? Any other news or announcements for this net, please call N9TN. All right, nothing heard. This is N9TN with the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. I am ready to take check-ins from In-N-Out stations. That is In-N-Out stations only, or those that don't wish to be called back. Please give your call sign phonetically and announce your name and location. In-N-Outs only. N9TN at control.
Jimmy In-N-Out there. KE4CCB, Kilo Echo 4, Charlie Bravo, Todd Plessy.
All right, well, Todd, I rolled out the red carpet for you. If you're inclined to give us a repeater update and what you're doing, if you don't have time for that, that's fine. But the microphone is yours, my friend. KE4CCB N9TN.
Well, the only thing I've been having issues with up there right now that I'm aware of is the DMR machine, and I've been fighting that thing, trying to keep it online with the Brandmeister. It'll work for a little while and then it'll quit, so I'm fighting that now. Probably make another trip up there in the morning to look at it. So, but anyway, hope everybody has a good day. That's all I've got. Mountain roads are slick, I will say that. KE4CCB.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Todd, and we really appreciate you and all you do for the repeaters and supporting the Sunday Morning Coffee Net, Thursday Night Coffee After Brew. That means a lot to us. All right. Any other In-N-Out stations? In-N-Out stations only. These people will not be called back. N9TN net control. This is the Sunday Morning Coffee Net, taking check-ins from those that are In-N-Out. In-N-Out stations only. Please call N9TN. All right. Well, that makes it easy on me. That means everybody else is participating this morning. Before I take regular check-ins, I will go over the questions for today. The questions, pretty simple. Question number 1. What does 7-3 mean to you? And how is the correct way to say it? What does 7-3 mean to you? And how is the correct way to say it? Question number 2. When you're eating America's favorite food, which is pizza, what toppings do you load up on it? What are your favorite pizza toppings? And what is your favorite pizza? Where's your favorite pizza that you get? You can elaborate on this. We don't want to just know what you put on your pizza, but what is your favorite pizza? Where do you get it at? All right. Question number 3. What's for breakfast? What are we eating this morning? Those are the 3 questions that we are having on the Sunday morning coffee net this morning. All right, this is a participation-based net with the following format. You'll be asked a series of 3 questions, and then we'll conclude the net with additional comments, and that will be your 7-3 as well. If at during any time during the net you need a refill on that cup of coffee, make sure you inform net control. This is N9TN with the Sunday morning coffee net, taking regular check-ins now. This is N9TN.
K9LTR.
4 MTO. Check-in November 4 Delta Tango Bravo and 4 DTB.
November 4 Tango Lima Bravo. Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango.
E4NT, Bristol, Dwayne in Bristol.
KD4 WMX Ken and Quiet Lodi.
4 Tango Whiskey Papa, Bill in Kingsport.
Derek in Viola, in and out.
Kilo India 4 Alpha Mike Delta, Matt in Friendship.
Control.
Please copy Kilo Oscar 4 Echo Victor Charlie, Marcus in Johnson City.
All right, KD4NT, I have you, and I'm not going to forget you this time because there's just one line between you and the rest of the list. All right, got Tom, good morning, K9LTR, W4MTO, Maynard, good morning, N4DTB, it sounds like you just got up, David, N4TLB, good morning, Les, KZ4IT, Richard, good morning to you, KD4, WMX, can't read my writing, Ken, good morning to you, sir. K4TWP, good morning to you, Bill. Mac in Friendship, KI4AMD, good morning. And Marcus, KO4EVC. Any others wishing to check in, please call N910. This is the Sunday morning coffee net, taking check-ins for the net this morning. And please give your call sign phonetically and announce your name and location. This is N9TN, Net Control. I'm still taking check-ins for the Sunday morning coffee net. Please give your call sign using phonetics, announce your name and location. This is your Net Control and Barista, N9TN. All right, well, that's the first time I've ever gotten one round of check-ins, and that was it. So we'll go all the way back up here to the top of the list. Good morning again, Dwayne. Hope you're doing okay. KD4NT and N9TN.
So I started this morning, well, what does 7-3 mean to me? Well, it means see you later, have a good one, take it easy. If you look it up, it says best regards. And yeah, of course, it's best regards. Anyway, when you're eating American pizza, American's favorite food, pizza, well, I put onions, mushrooms, hamburger. Sometimes if I've got some leftover steak from like the night before or something, I'll take slices of that and put it on it. That's about it. And then what's for breakfast? Well, it's going to probably be biscuits and gravy. Well, back to you, JJ, KD4NT.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Biscuits and gravy. Ouch. That definitely sounds good. All right. Well, stick around for the additional comments and our 7-3 round that we'll have here in a little while. K9LTR. Good morning to you, Tom. Try to stay warm this morning.
Well, good morning, JJ, and everybody on the net. K9LTR. First question, what does 7-3 mean to me? It's a salutation. Best wishes, best regards, goodbye. It's appropriately used a couple of ways. Sometimes at the end of a transmission, but more appropriately to me, it's at the end of a bit of a QSO. And American pizza, or America's favorite food pizza, that's I probably order it as a Supreme. I like all the goop on it, with the exception of when I lived in Florida. We had a place down there that was a brick oven, and that was a simple pizza, just cheese sauce, oregano, and they had a homemade pepperoni that was really different. It was really good. And what's for breakfast? Probably oatmeal and toast. And that's it. Back to you, JJ, K9LTR.
All right, Tom. Well, that sounds good to you, or good. If I can keep this thing keyed down long enough to talk with it. All right, W4MTO, Maynard. Good morning to you, my friend.
Morning, everybody on the net. Mayor from Bluffville, W4MTO. 7-3. Means several things. Sayonara. Have a good day. Arrivederci. Like Tom said, it could be used several different ways. Pizza. I'm not crazy about onions on my pizza. I'll take everything else except for anchovies. Loaded up, pepperoni, mushrooms. Gotta have mushrooms. Italian sausage, hamburger, green peppers. Cut the works except for onions. Just don't do well with onions. My favorite place to get it is Boomer Shines, but if Greg's Pizza in Johnson City wasn't so far away, I'd go down there and get it. I'm not going to go 11 miles for a pizza. Not going to happen. So, what's for breakfast? Most likely bacon and eggs and toast.
All right, Maynard. Yeah, I don't think I'd drive 11 miles for a pizza either. But stranger things have happened. N4DTB. Good morning, David. How are you doing this morning?
This is N4DTB, and I'm doing well, JJ. I'm not asleep. It may sound tired, but I'm not asleep. So the first question is 7-3. Just as it says, best regards, best wishes. Have a good one. Very, it's everything rolled into one. Pizza, Supreme. I can eat everything on it. Usually anymore it's one topping, but if I had a choice, it would be Supreme. And where I would get it, anywhere that sells pizza. I love pizza. I haven't tried anywhere that was bad. So anywhere that sells it. My go-to place right now is Little Caesars, Domino's. They're kind of close by, but anywhere that sells it, it's very well. And what's for breakfast? Probably oatmeal and toast. Back to net control. This is N4DTB.
All right, M4DTB and 9TM with the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. Let's take a pause right there. We're in the middle of answering our questions here on the net this morning. Let's see if there's anybody else wishing to check in. Please give your call sign using phonetics, announce your name and location, and we'll get you down on the list here, and we'll come to you, and we'll have a good time. This is N9TN Net Control. This is the Sunday Morning Coffee Net, taking check-ins for the net this morning. Please check in now, N9TN. Well, this question for question number 1, what does 7-3 mean to you? And what is the correct way to say it? I had a really picky Elmer about this, and I guess I have adopted this use cause. I don't guess there's a proper way of saying it. I think it's just the way you're taught and what you hear. My way of saying it is 7-3, 2 different words, no S. It's not 73s or 73, it's 7-3. And basically it was just as a goodbye message. It means best wishes, and this was mainly used in Morse code because of, you didn't want to type or pound out best wishes. You just said 7-3, and that was the closing of your message. So that's my take on it. 7-3. And if you say, and here he even said, if you say 73s, you mean best wishes, shish, and you can't put a lot of S's on best wishes. That's what he always told me. But anyway, that's why I brought up the question. I didn't want to make it controversial, but there you go. All right, M4TLB, good morning, Les. The microphone is yours. N9TN, Net Control.
November 4, Tango Lima Bravo, Les in Johnson City. I guess I always say 73, and of course, like you said, it means best wishes. It's an ending to a QSO, way to say goodbye. As far as pizza goes, probably pepperoni, sausage. It's a good way to go, and Papa John's is probably one of my favorite places. And what's for breakfast? I'm not sure yet, so I'll give it back to you, JJ. This is November 4, Tango Lima Bravo.
All right, Les. Yeah, stick around here for a little while. We're going to come back and do our additional comment with our 7-3 here in just a minute. KZ4IT. Good morning, Richard. Hope you're doing all right this morning.
Good morning, JJ. Good morning, everyone on the net. This is Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango. Yeah, as for 7-3, I've always heard, like you said, that it's 2 letters or 2 numbers, 7 and 3. And yeah, to me, it means best wishes. But when I first got into ham radio, that I heard that 88 meant like hope to talk to you over the wire. And then I got to searching around again and found out that it means hugs and kisses. So I guess there's some things that have 2 different meanings, but as far as 7-3, it means just best wishes to me. As far as favorite pizza, I would have to say it's Greg's with pepperoni. I'm just a normal kind of guy on the pizza. I don't believe that pineapple should be on a pizza. That's one thing I just couldn't eat on a pizza. I don't think that goes with pizza in my book, but that's my opinion. And but what's for breakfast? I think I'm gonna have some blueberry muffins this morning. I've been having a craving for those, so I think that's what I'm gonna jump on for the breakfast train this morning. I'll turn it back over to you, JJ, N9TN.
right. Well, Richard, yeah, you're right. 88 means, and you could say it 88 because you want lots of hugs and kisses. But yeah, 88 is hugs and kisses, and it was mainly for the old folks talking to the YLs. But it seems like husband and wives and girls and whatever, they say it now. So that's good stuff. 76 is God bless, and 99 is God bless. So 76 and 99, and you could say 99s is the proper way of doing it. All right. We got way off topic there. KD4 WMX in Quiet Lodi. Good morning, Ken. It's quiet until right now. Go ahead.
Well, good morning, everybody on the net. This is KD4 WMX, Ken in Quiet Lodi. And it's just now starting to get light. Imagine that. But anyway, of course, everybody's answered it, 73 is best regards, and you'll hear me on 443 saying 88 and 73 Maxwell monitoring the cam for us repeater. She can't talk on it, but she does have, I do have it on, and she's listening to it, so I let her know that I'm thinking about her. And for pizza, we go to a little local place called Bella's here in Abington. We get ham, hamburger, and mushroom. And I always tell them, I'm going to eat good tonight. And what's for breakfast? Oh, it'll probably be bacon, eggs, and toast. Miss Wales not awake, so she hadn't told me yet. She might fix pancakes. I don't know. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This is KD4 WMX, back to 99 Turtles Napping.
All right. KD4 WMX and 9TN. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Yeah, I like the traditional. I like pepperoni sausage. Well, I like pepperonis and Canadian ham. And I didn't start putting pineapples on pizza until my wife. She has her pizzas. We usually get 2 and then make a few meals out of it. And she always puts pineapples on hers. And several years ago, I tried it. And it's not too bad. So don't knock it till you try it. And all that kind of good stuff. And you need to try the brisket pizza at the Project Barbecue in Johnson City. I think that's my favorite place. And to get pizza. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, there's a lot of others, but that's a good place. Anyway, let me take a pause right here, see if there's anybody wishing to check in. This is the Sunday Morning Coffee Net, and I'm taking check-ins now. I'm taking check-ins for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net and 9TN. All right, nothing heard. K4TWB. Good morning, Bill. And the microphone is yours. This is N9TN, Net Control.
Well, thank you, JJ, and everybody else on the net. This is K4TWP. As far as 73 goes, or 73, I kind of vary. Sometimes I say 73, and sometimes I say 73. And it just means, have a good day, and thanks for the contact is how I generally think about it. As far as pizza goes, well, normally pepperoni and mushrooms, although I do like pepperoni sausage and mushrooms sometimes. and I like it from Italian Village and Raphael's here in Kingsport. Those are both excellent places. And let me let it drop here for a second. As far as what's for breakfast, I'm probably going to go with oatmeal and toast today. Just something warm, battening down the hatches, getting ready for another cold spell. This is K4TWP. Back to you, JJ.
All right, Bill. Well, thank you very much for your answers there, and I hope you're enjoying the net this morning. Stick around there. We're getting ready to go through our 7-3 round and with our additional comments. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. I know. I'm on a diet. Becky, my wife, she says it's time for me to be on a diet. She says 300 pounds for you is just way too much. Basically, she's telling me I'm fat. But you know what? Well, she's right, I am. Anyway, I've been on a diet since December 31st. I don't like it. I don't claim to like it. Can't have any food. But anyway, I had 2 boiled eggs. All right, KM4BMD. Derek, I think you were in and out, but I did not mark it. So I'm going to call you, see if you're there. If not, I'll just mark you. This is N9TN with the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. All right, I guess Derek was in and out. He usually is, but I don't remember hearing him say that. All right, KI4AMD. Marcus, or not Marcus, Mac. Marcus, we got too many M names around here. Go ahead, Mac, N9TN.
N9TN in the net from KI4AMD. Yeah, I think the reason you didn't write down Derek's check-in as an in and out is he was buried under a double, so not exactly sure. We don't know what he said, we just kind of caught the end of it, and you probably know his call sign by now. Let's see, getting right into the questions of the day, or of the week. What does 73 mean and the proper way to say it? Well, it's obviously it's well known as best regards. It's just kind of the universal way a ham radio operator says goodbye, and in a contest context, it means would you stop bugging me? I need to make more contacts so I can win this thing. The proper way to say it, I think, goes like this. And of course, any phone version of it is valid as far as I'm concerned. As far as saying 73s with the and breaking the S out of the abbreviation, putting it on the end of the number, I think that's just kind of a humorous mispronunciation. I like to do that sometimes, and also I like to say things like tortilla and jalapeno. I'll let the repeater drop for a second. Question 2 was about pizza. My favorite way to eat a pizza is just a simple pepperoni pizza. You know, crust, sauce, cheese, and pepperonis on it. I do enjoy pretty much every meat topping you can put on a pizza, and a lot of times I'll load one up with extra stuff like bacon and hamburger and sausage, and I even like anchovies. If it's meat, I think it's just fine on a pizza. Also, on the rather controversial issue of pineapples, I'm in the in favor column, kind of breaking from my pattern there. I think things like green peppers and onions ought to stay off of pizzas. The best pizza in the world, at least in the world of pizzas that I've tried, is made by local pizzeria. It's not local at all to us, but a non-chain pizza place located in the extreme eastern fringes of Virginia, where the land blends into the sea. A place called Famous Pizza on Chincoteague Island. It is amazing. They have hit just the right combination of stuff there. And all this talk about food's got me thinking about breakfast. which is probably going to be a half a pack of strawberry toaster pastries and a tall, cold glass of milk. All right, then I'll turn it back over to you, JJ. N910, KI4AMD.
All right, Mac. Well, thank you for the history lesson there on 7:30. And oh goodness, that's good. And we're more humorous over the toaster pastry than we are what you just said. KO4EBC. Good morning, Marcus. This is why I mixed y'all's names up, y'all together on my list. Go ahead, Marcus. N910.
Good morning, JJ. Good morning, everyone on the net. What does 73 mean to me? Well, it just means have a good day, or have a good one, bud. And the best way, or the correct way to say it is I prefer the singular. I've been taught and just read that all over in the internet and everywhere. It says to say it singular, and it best regardses or regardses don't really make sense to me. Topic 2. When I'm eating pizza, I like extra sauce and pepperoni. And question number 3, I had a banana. In 910, KO4EVC.
All right, very good. Very, very good. All right, well, that brings me down to the bottom of the list here on the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. I always go to a section on the Almanac, the Farmer's Almanac website. It's called Today's Calendar. And I usually read, I usually go there for the word of the day, but they have some other information that's may be of use or useless or whatever. But they have birthdays, and they have just about everything on there that you would like to know for today, which is January 19th, or they don't have today's up, but they have yesterday's up. So the word of the day, I usually go for the word of the day, but this is what intrigued me. And they have a segment on there called Advice for the Day. So the advice of the day yesterday, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because Paul, he's a dog man. He rescues dogs, and I wish he would check in again. But he says, or the website says, wash your dog's paws after a walk on salted roads. Wash your dog's paws after a walk on the salt roads. Well, anyway, one of my favorite actors were born today. Danny Kaye, he was in White Christmas and several old movies, but I like him. Anyway, that's enough of that stuff. That brings me down to the bottom of the list here on the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. I am way out of sorts today, and I don't know why, but we'll just go with it. This is N910 taking check-ins. This is the Sunday Morning Coffee Net taking check-ins. Please give your call sign using phonetics. Announce your name and location. N910 net control. All right, nothing heard. Would like to tell you about the Thursday night coffee after brew. Remember that it's this Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and we will be on the 14697 machine. 14697. And that requires a tone of 123.0, and that's the W4TRC repeater on Bays Mountain, and that's hosted by the Kingsport Amateur Radio Club. So we'll be on the 14697 this Thursday. All right, still taking check-ins for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. Anybody else wishing to check in, please call. All right, nothing heard. We'll go all the way back here to the top of the list. And Dwayne, I hope you didn't forget the address for the Winter Field Day site. It's your turn. Do you have anything else for the net? And I'll say 7-3 to you, my friend.
JJ. Well, I've got the address. I didn't forget. The address is 32094 Government Road, Damascus, Virginia. Again, 32094 Government Road, Damascus, Virginia. And if anybody's got any questions, just feel free to give me a call or email me or get a hold of Ken, KD4WMX, and we'll get back to you and give you an answer. Well, anyway, everybody have a good day and enjoy the rest of the weekend. 7-3, KD4NT.
All right, repeating the address, 32094, that's 32,094, Government Road, and that's in Damascus, Virginia, and that is where the Bristol Amateur Radio Club is having their winter field day. And Dwayne and Ken are putting that on, so if you have time to go by and visit or help them set up or participate in some way, I'm sure they'd really appreciate it. I've got it on my calendar to at least try to visit. I can't help with the setup, I'm sure of that right now, but I'll try to be there. Shake hands, throw babies, and maybe meet some of you. All right, K9LTR. Do you have anything else for the Sunday morning coffee net? This is N9TN.
N9TN from K9LTR. And everybody on the net, try to stay warm. It's going to be predicted to be pretty cold over the next few days. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to get too much precipitation where I'm at, so that'll be good. And best wishes to everybody that's going to participate in field day. For Dwayne, I'd love to participate, but that's the weekend my son ends his contract with the Navy. He'll be coming home from Japan, and I haven't seen him in a couple of years, so we're going to hook up with him and help him get back to his house in Florida. So hopefully there'll be some activity come summertime. Anyway, that's all I've got. 73, JJ and everybody on the net, K9LTR, back to net.
All right. Well, thank you, Tom, and welcome your son and family home. W4MTO. Maynard, do you have anything else for the Sunday morning coffee net? 7-3 to you, my friend.
W4MTO. No, I don't have nothing else. Wish everybody have a good week. Stay warm this week. It's going to be a whopper of a cold week. All right, 7-3, guys. Hasta luego. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Have a good day. 7-3, everybody. W4MTO.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you cussed me out just then. N4DTB. David, do you have anything additional for the Sunday morning coffee net? And I'll say 7-3 to you.
N4DTB, and just hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay warm, because it's going to be especially Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be very, very cold. So everybody stay warm, and hopefully catch everyone on the Thursday night coffee afterbrew. And I'll say 7-3 from N4DTB. Back to you, JJ.
All right, this is the Sunday morning coffee net going through our 7-3 round. And we're all the way down the list to Les. Les, do you have anything else for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net and for TLB and 9TN?
This is November 4, Tango Lima Bravo. Everybody just have a good rest of the day and try to stay warm. It's going to be cold here starting the week, and everybody have a good week too. I'll say 7-3. This is November 4, Tango Lima Bravo.
All right, Les. Well, thank you for checking in this morning and being part of the net. We appreciate that. KZ4IT. Richard, do you have anything additional for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net? This is N9TN.
Thank you, JJ. I just would like to wish everybody a blessed week and a blessed Sunday, and I hope everybody has a good, safe one. And with that, I'll say 7-3, and back to you, N9TN, KZ4IT.
All right, well, 7-3 to you, Richard. KD4 WMX, Ken, do you have anything else for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net? This is N9TN.
Well, this is KD4 WMX. Excuse me. Need to drink me some more coffee. Anyway, if you want to come and help set up or participate in the Winter Field Day, we'd love to have you. We got a good, plenty of room for parking and putting up antennas and all that good stuff. So come and join us. And like everybody's saying, you know, hunker down and get ready for the cold. But it is winter time. I think it's funny because Christmas time here a couple of years ago was this cold and nobody complained. Now that Christmas is over and everybody is just going through their daily routine, they want to say, it's going to get cold. Okay. Well, yeah, it is. It's winter time. 7-3, everybody. And we'll look forward to hearing you next week. This is KD4 WMAX back to 99 Turtles napping.
All right, Ken. Well, thank you for checking in and being part of the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. We appreciate you. Bill's next on my list, K4TWP. This is N9TN with the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. 7-3, my friend.
Thank you, JJ, and 7-3 to everyone on the net. Just stay warm and have a great week. This is K4TWP.
All right, Bill. Have a good one, my friend. KI4AMD. Do you have anything additional for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net? This is N9TN.
N9TN in the net from KI4AMD. Yeah, earlier when Dwayne was making his announcement about Field Day, I was thinking about stepping in and challenging him a little bit on that. And I know Damascus is a small town, but I'm not sure I could have found it with just knowing that Field Day was going to be held in Damascus. It's good to know what the actual address is. And I believe that's the Rescue Squad building where they're planning on doing that. Alas, I will not be able to join you folks for Field Day because I have other Field Day plans. I'm planning to go down to or up to Hungry Mother Park. If you hold your map with the north end up, that would be up. I guess also in terms of elevation, I think Hungry Mother is a little higher than Damascus. Anyway, I'm planning to do Winter Field Day at Hungry Mother, so I won't be joining you guys. With that, I guess that's about all I've got for the net. So I'll say my and turn it back over to you, JJ. Thanks for running the net today. N9TN, KI4AMD.
All right, there we go. KO4EBC. Marcus, do you have anything else for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net? This is N9TN.
Hey, JJ, I did not catch the time frame for that in Damascus. I didn't know if they were going to be there all day and overnight until Sunday or what. So if Dwayne's around, holler back in. Other than that, man, thanks for your time and all you do for the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. And I think you're a great net controller. I always enjoy checking into this net. It has greatly helped me as a ham progress in all kinds of ways. I enjoy the topics and the hams that check in. Anyway, hope everybody has a good week. And with that, in 910 KO4EVC 73, everybody.
All right. Well, Marcus, we appreciate you very much for checking in and supporting the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. It means a lot. Y'all don't know how much it means to me that y'all are regulars and you're a part of something that the area has not seen in a very long time. It's just an informational, fun net. So thank you guys very much. All right. I'm going to pass it back up here to Dwayne. Dwayne, do we have a time frame on Winter Field Day, sir? N9TN.
AJ, this is Kilo Delta 4 November Tango. Yes, we have a time frame. Starts at 9 o'clock. That's when we're going to set up, and we've got to be on the net by 11 o'clock officially. So start putting everything together at 9 o'clock and get on the net at 11 o'clock at the rescue squad there in Damascus. It's a Kilo Delta 4 November Tango. If anybody else has any more questions, feel free. Back to you, JJ.
All right. Another thing is, when are you all going to wrap it up? Is somebody going to be there the whole time?
Since there's only a few of us doing it, we're just going to play it by ear, but we should be there till late every evening. That's what I'm planning on anyway.
Okay, my friend. Up in the air. Anybody else have any questions for Dwayne before we sign out of here? This is M9TN. All right. Well, I know the Kingsport Amateur Radio Club is doing their field day, but I don't know any information about it, so I cannot tell everybody where it is. I'm not a member of that club, so they don't send me any emails for informational stuff. Johnson City Club, I don't think they're doing anything. Carter County is not doing anything. I got a letter from Mountain City. They're not doing anything. So the only ones I know is the Combined Mirrors and Bristol Amateur Radio Club. They're doing their winter field day at 32094 Government Road in Damascus. So that is at the Rescue Squad building. I don't think I've ever been there. But yeah, sounds like a really easy place to get to. So if you don't have any plans, join them up in Damascus for Winter Field Day. All right, that brings me down to the bottom list of the 56th edition of the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. The net's over, so what I'm going to do is see if there's anybody else wishing to check in. These will be in and out stations only. You won't be called back. You will be acknowledged, but we're going to just take in and out stations only. N9TN with the Sunday Morning Coffee Net.
WX4ET. Sorry I'm late. Kingsport's having theirs at Mount Carmel Park in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. And their start time is at 9 o'clock, and they officially end at 5 o'clock Sunday. WX4ET.
All right, WX4ET, I have you. Mount Carmel Park. I'm not for sure if I know where that is. Eric, do you have an address for that?
I should have said it. 201 Willow Street, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Again, that's 201 Willow Street, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. I'll be there. I'm not sure exactly what time, but I'm actually doing a presentation on the history of Winterfield Day. It's probably 15 minutes long, probably. But that's what I'm going to be doing. WX4ET.
All right. For those that don't know, Eric is one of the founders of Winterfield Day. So if you need to know anything about it, especially the administration part of it, he knows exactly what he's doing. So Mount Carmel Park will be the Kingsport Amateur Radio Club, 201 Willow Street, and that's in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. So we have two options here in the Tri-Cities that we know of. So if you can't make it all the way to Damascus, that's a pretty good piece for us people here in Kingsport. But if you can't make it to Damascus, you can go to Mount Carmel and visit the Kingsport Radio Club. All right, any other in-and-out stations? In-and-out stations only. This is N9TN with the Sunday Morning Coffee Net. This is the last call for Sunday Morning Coffee Net check-ins. If you want to be on the list, let's go. All right, this is the Sunday Morning Coffee Net, and that does it for the 56th edition. We had a total number of 14 check-ins, and counting myself. I'd like to thank everybody that participated Thursday Night Coffee After Brew this past week. We had 10 check-ins. I think that was our record on the Thursday Night Coffee After Brew. We had such a good time talking about Yazoo radios. So join these after brews. We're having a good time. All right. Thank everybody that participated in the net this morning. And in the meantime, refill that cup of joe and enjoy the rest of your day. The net today was held on the 442.2 repeater that is located on Holston Mountain. I'd like to thank Todd Malone, KE4CCB, for the use of the repeater this morning. And I'll now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. And I'll say 7-3. This is N9TN, Boring, Tennessee.